Hello everyone, today I'm going to make a tutorial to duplicate a token and skill point. You can try the same manipulation for gold, but only for solo. I already tried before multiplayer. They will show you the gold, but if you use too much, then suppose that to use. The game will, when like a player will try to start or you will try to start, the game will say there's one player spent too much money. So it's because the game multiplayer for some reason they did some protection to protect against shit like this. But there's some trick work pretty well and for the avatar like the veteran skill point you can duplicate them and a token. The general point is not working, it's glitchy. Even if you duplicate them, they will not allow to use the point. If you try to duplicate your level, you will have the level. The game will show the level, like the level max level 10. They will show you like you unlock all the slot, but if you try to put, don't know, you duplicate your level 10, they will show you have other slot, but if your general was level 1 before you duplicate, even if you try to put an example, I don't know, you have like all these slots are empty. You have only one slot to have a retainer. If you try to put more than one retainer, if you do this and you click accept, the retainer just going after you accept it, the retainer they're not going to appear. They're just going to disappear right here. Because the game believe that in their multiplayer server, I don't know what it's worth, Steam server, the game believe you still have only one slot available and the other are just locked. But for some reason, the duplicate it's working for token and veteran skill. I don't know why. It's worked for some part. Like they would change. It's weird. I'm not. I'm not a person who made the game, so I don't know where the uncheat work. But I know at least the token duplicate work for clan token and the skill point for veterans work. Like I can later show you one of my unit. You see that? This unit it's rank 1. Guess what? 6 point. And you see this unit level 5. Guess what? I have more than 5 skill points. You can see. We can also count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can use them. Guess I can use them. So now I'm going to show you an example of duplication. When I'm going to try to duplicate this unit to put like 4 points. But before we do that, I want to warn you. First, you need to make a backup. For me, my backup, I just put on desktop. My avatar backup, you can put in USB, Google Drive, whenever you want. Doesn't matter where you put your backup. And also, you need to go Steam library, right click property, disable Steam Cloud. You don't need that, it's useless. And also it's block the overdrive for your avatar. So if you don't disable Steam Cloud and you go to user local disk program file Steam user data, this number is random. Every person have a different number, so you need to check one per one each file, and there will be one file you will find this number, like this one. This is the file you need. You go right here and you will see this remove cache.vdf, and all you need to do is copy this one and make your backup. But I suggest you for you to not forget suggest you to copy all of them, like what I did right here, like Steam user data, no Steam, to make sure you don't forget where you get this file. So I show you to do like Steam user data. This number is random, so you need to find yourself. And this number is the same for everybody. And yeah, you just make your backup. After you make your backup, you can download Stanjan 7.4, 7.3. For me, it's a custom version, but it doesn't matter. You can use the normal one. Just make sure it's a new recent version. Now, you need to go right here. Process list. Open Shogun. Now, you go to your grep. For the token, you see, if you want to duplicate token, you need at least unit level 5. But for me, but for now, I'm just going to show you how to duplicate just skill point. You can do this with the unit level 1, like this one. But I'm going to choose this one for the test. First, you type the number of skill point you can use right here, value. You say next 2 times. Yeah, first scan and after next. After that, you spend 1 point and you tap or 2 on this until or 2 or 1, doesn't matter. You just type the number of one you have left. I don't know, if you have 2 points, you spend 1 point right here. The game will say you have 1 point skill left, and right here you can type 1, but for me it's 0, so I type 0. So yeah, 0, and after that I cancel, go back right here, I type the number of one I have, skill point, it's 1, I spend again 0, cancel, 1, spend 0, cancel, 1. Oh, and I found your address. And now I'm going to warn you, if the number is too high, there's a chance that the game will delete your character. This is why I told you to make a backup before, so you can just copy and put back and paste it if they delete your character. But if you don't want them to delete your character, make sure to put a small number like 6. And I don't know, if 6 is not enough for you, what you can do, it's simple. You say it's work, you go back to main menu, you go there, and your character is still there. So what you can do, it's now, before you can go, copy your new version of the avatar, and now put in your backup, and you can try yourself the limit, like how much you can, or you can literally use them and duplicate them again. You can use them and duplicate again, but make sure to save every time. So I'm going to show you what happens when the number is too high, when duplicate too much. I will show you what could happen. This is for testing. Now I'm going to I said next. Wait a second. Now we're going to duplicate the token, and I'm going to put a ridiculous high number just to show you what happened when they delete your character. So now for the token, it's very important you need a unit level 5 level 5, because you want to spend 1 point in this list, and you need at least 10 tokens at least 10. So now you can click on cancel. It's the same technique than the skill point, the same one. So just the same. Click on escape. Make sure it's every time the left button, It's right button, left button, not the right, left one. Because the right button is just going to reset your scan. It's a next scan, but you want to do, and it's a new scan, new scan, but you don't want to do new scan. You want to do next scan. Make sure to do new scan every time. No, I type 10 again. It's the next scan. I already found it. No. I want more armor. And now let's duplicate a big. No. Wait a second. Someone called me my phone. Oh, sorry for that. Someone called my phone. No? Where we go again? I have 10. First, wait. Before I do that, I just want to save this quickly. No, I'm going to show you what happened when the game character reset. I'm going to put a right number, like, don't know, 14. Let's put 14. Alright, 14 guys. You're going to see what's going to happen. Alright, 14 con token, you see that? Now I go back to menu. And let's say I want to reload. Guess what? What happened? They deleted my character. But don't worry guys. You close the game. You copy your backup. And you go right there. You pass it. And everything will be fine. So now this time you need to put a small number. Don't try. No 14. 14 is going to delete your character. So 13. 30. Let's try 30 this time. 30. This time. What do you say? Sorry guys, sorry. It's truth. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry.
30.
Yeah, 30. You need 30.
30. 30.
30. Alright guys, 30. No, you need 30. Alright. Let's go back to Avatar. Let's go back to your Avatar. You load it. And if you make a backup before, like what I did, you will still have your 6 point. So you don't need to reduplicate again, like me. Unless you forget to make the backup for the skill point. But for me, I made the backup, so I don't need to duplicate again. So this, the token is going to be fast to duplicate this time. I can delete the old address. Let's do this again. Next count, 2 times 1, not 10, 10. Next count, and no. Next count, you found your address, everything is fine, and you put this time the right number. 2 times, no, 1 time. 13 guys, 13. Hey, you see, the charter is still there. It's working. So the max is 30 for token. So you will need to duplicate again and again. Every time you use it, the token you need to do 13 every time. It's the rule. The game made this rule. I don't know why they let you charter if you do more than that. it's a game. The game say that. So you need to respect the game choose. And also, there's a tricky part. I need to tell you. I don't know why. It's only for token. Normally, if it was a skill point, this value right there, they will change the value. But for the token, every time you change the number, you need to refine the new address again. They change their address every time. I don't know why. But you need to do the same manipulation again. Let's say you have 10 left, 10 token left, like me. And you want to duplicate again. So, just type 10, new scan. First scan. And you scan one. Say 0, cancel, 10, 0, and you find your value again. You don't need only one address. You put 13 again. 13 guys. I remember 13. Oh, this time it changed the number. But sometimes the number not going to change. Sometimes they reset the address. So make sure the value right here in the right is the same one that you have right here. Because if the token value is not the same that you have in this address, you need to find the address again. So make sure to look every time. So before we change something, we need to go back to main menu. Everything is fine. So now, let me go back right here. What do I want more? Then I want to put my wait. You see, guys, I told you. I think it's every time you go back to the menu, it's reset the address. It's a 0, so that means the address changed for the token. So yeah, so that's it for the video. I hope the video helped you a lot, and now you can make your glorious veteran. So you will no longer need to farm crazy for token. You can duplicate them very easily. It's more faster to dupe them than to play the game to get them. Cause it's hard to find a game, and if you don't win the battle, you only win one token per battle. If you win the battle, you win 2 tokens. But there's not a lot of people doing match made. So it can take like 4 or 5 minutes to find one game, sometimes 10 minutes. Depend of the day, or the moment of the day, or it's a weekend during the week. You want to find a battle. So the duplicate is very useful if you don't want to waste hours and hours just to make a single veteran with the right skill. If you're a lazy person, you don't want to farm crazy, just use my technique. No. And yeah, so see ya to the next video.